to my little bedroom. Today I am doing a wardrobe sorting audit and I need your help. So, how this is going to work, I have such an extensive wardrobe. I really don't think we're going to be able to get through it all, but that doesn't matter. That means I can just do some more of these and we will eventually get through it all. And I was also thinking I should probably maybe do a live when I switch my seasonal wardrobes and go from winter, which we definitely are still in the depths of here in Toronto, over to spring and summer. So that will be coming up, but it absolutely has to be warmer weather for sure. So I think maybe we should open my closet here and get started. Again, I have a lot of stuff in here, and I actually have another whole closet over on the other side, and of course my big wardrobe here that I recently got for free, and I shall link the video to that and showing it and putting it together and putting it and just getting it and everything. I'll link that down below. And also any tutorials that I mention, I will, after the live is done, rush to my computer and put all of those links in the description box for you. So be sure to come back in an hour or two, and then you'll be able to go and make all of the wonderful items I am about to show you. Like what I'm wearing here, this wonderful Refashionista patch dye jacket. This was a totally no-sew, and this jacket was one that I actually got for free on the Carrot app. It was plain beige, boring. I dyed it my lovely Refashionista fuchsia pink color, added patches, and done. And again, no sewing involved. But I think I actually want to start with something I made a few years ago, and I am wearing a big onesie jumpsuit here, so I can put things on if need be. This tiger striped jumpsuit is one that I made, I think in 2018 maybe, and I made it out of a vintage housecoat robe, and it just, I don't know if I should hold on to it or not. So for all of these things, if I'm questioning, should I keep it, shouldn't I keep it, let's do number one in the comments for keeping it, or number two for let's put it in the to-go pile, and then maybe it will get donated, or maybe I will sell it, or maybe I will just give it away. But so this is the one that's up first, my DIY tiger striped jumpsuit. You know, I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's comfortable, but I'm just not sure. So as I said, number one for keep it, number two for get rid of it. But instead of just chucking everything on my dog who's on my bed, I'm gonna hang this back up. And oh my goodness, so many things. Here's something that I actually wear all of the time. I love this so much. And again, I will put the tutorials down below for all of these things once the live is over. It is this amazing checkered flannel bell ruffle sleeved top that clearly I refashioned from a men's flannel button down. And it's just so cool. It's cropped. It was very, very easy to make, which again, tutorial is on my channel. And oh, here's something I'm really not sure about. So this one, I'm actually going to put it on so you can let me know what you think. This is something that I thrifted a few years ago, and I've never really been able to style it in a way that I really like. It's kind of, pardon my dog snoring there, it's kind of pajama shirty, I think. It's cute, but I'm really just not feeling it, and I really don't like how big the slits are on the side either. Anytime I wear this, I just kind of throw it over, you know, shorts and a tank top in the summer. So I don't know. But as I said, let me know down below, one or two. One, get rid of it. Two, keep it. I don't know. But let's go a little bit further into the depths here. Oh my goodness, yes. As many of you may know, I absolutely adore 1960s, 70s, and 80s vintage, which is why I have this. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So stunning. But once again, I think I have to put this on because I really don't think it's my color. I think it's just a bit too yellow for me. Let's see if I can squeeze myself into it. Thankfully, it is very, very stretchy. It has these awesome fold up here cuff sleeves though, which I love. But again, I just don't know about the color here. Like, yeah, what do you think? I think it's okay, but I don't know. I'm just not really feeling it. So, as I said, number one, stay. Number two, go. I don't know. Which is why I'm asking everybody here to help me out. Let's see. Oh, here is something. Whoops. This shirt is one I created out of a bistro curtain, and I made this, I think, in 2013, and you can see the curtain that I used had horses on it, which is just fantastic. And I used the tassels from the curtain on the sleeves here and all along the bottom. And this was absolutely a no waste DIY because I used pretty much every single part of the curtain to make this. No pattern whatsoever. I just used a t-shirt as a template. That is all. So this tutorial, once again, will be down below for you, and you can make your own bistro or kitchen curtain top. This is one that I recently made, and I think, yes, that's the back. And again, this is just from a lace tablecloth that cost me, what, less than $2 from the thrift store? And pardon me, it is absolutely gorgeous with the bell sleeves. But again, I just don't know. I don't know if I really love it. Sorry. or if I should get rid of it. So can you guys start helping me out here? Number one for keep, number two for go. Oh, I got super dry. That's what happens when you're doing lives, right? You got to drink a lot of water. Okay, here is something. I definitely am not sure about this one because it is a very cute skirt, right? I'm just going to put it on again. That's why I'm wearing the bodysuit. And let's get this off if I can. Okay. The top is, it is. And I was thinking I should maybe put these two together. Like, I don't know. You see, it is very cute, little top and skirt. But I don't know. I really don't know. I think if I, just put it together like that, and then it's kind of like an empire waist dress. But as you can see, I have kind of a generous chest here, and this type of thing just exacerbates the size of my chest, I think. So I don't know if I should take the time to refashion it, because it would be a good tutorial for my channel, if nothing else, or if I should get rid of it, because I just don't know. So again, you think number one, keep it and refashion it. So 2 for 1. Or number 2, should it go in the pile with the other stuff that's already there to go? I don't know. It is cute though, right? The pattern is super cute. The pink with the red polka dots, but who knows? It is very warm though. I'm not sure Why it is? Probably because it's polyester. It's giving grandma. Yeah. Okay. But still, I might refashion it and then get rid of it. Because as I said, I think it would be a really good tutorial. You know, super simple. Here's how to make an empire dress. You put those two together, you're laughing, you're done. What else? Oh, let's grab a couple skirts here, shall we? This one, for sure, super duper vintage. Look at that amazing, amazing fabric. And it's a maxi skirt, of course it is. And it was absolutely handmade, but not by me. But it is very flowy and it's very cute. And this, one moment, please. I'm looking. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Nope. Okay, got it. This I would pair with usually a bodysuit or something and this very cute bow belt, like so. Yes, but obviously not a black top. Usually I'd pick one of the colors from the skirt here and pair that together. But I think that's kind of cute, right? Yeah. The belt, of course, is very 1980s, though. Which, if you are as old as me, you remember maybe coveting these kind of things, but you couldn't really get them because you were a child, I guess. But where did I get the belt? That I actually found, I think it was a Salvation Army thrift store about 6 years ago. I got that. And it was only 99 cents, right? You always kind of remember your best thrifting deals and the prices. This one here, I actually made, and I made this, I think it was to go with my thrifty celeb copycat look of Helen Mirren, which is over on my blog in the thrifty celeb copycat looks index there, where I just, copy the looks of celebrities for pennies. This one I'm definitely not excited about. I'm not really a animal print type of gal here, as I kind of mentioned with the first thing I showed, this tiger striped jumpsuit that I made. I really don't know. Oh, well, thank you. You guys are saying I should keep this, so I guess maybe I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, that's gonna go in the back to the closet pile. My doggy is just getting covered with clothes here. This one I actually thrifted when I was living in Germany, and it cost me €1 because there was a thrift store we always went to, and it's a Sozialladen, so it's a charity shop, not so much a thrift store, a secondhand store. And look at that. It was so cute, and it reminded me a little bit of my wannabe goth days when I was younger. What am I putting it on the right? A little bit. There we go. And it kind of has like the high-low there on the bottom. So you're thinking stay? Are we loving this one? I think I really do like this one because it fits very nice. And again, it looks really nice with something like that. So you're kind of going boho gothic looks together. I don't know. Oh, I just spotted something that I got. Oof, not even sure when I got this, but again, I thrifted this. I think I might have actually thrifted this one on Poshmark in like a bundle of items from a single seller, because that's kind of the best way to do it, right? Is to try to get the most you can get from one seller so you pay one shipping cost on Poshmark. And I don't know, again, it just is giving kind of hi, I'm pregnant. I don't, I don't ever want to be pregnant again. So I'm really not, yeah, it just doesn't, right? It's just not, I don't know. Again, maybe if I was 30 years younger, if I was 21 instead of 51, I think I think this one can definitely go. I absolutely agree. It's just not. And it's also very, very hot. I'm not really sure why, because it's a really light fabric, but it's like polyester viscose. So again, it's a fast fashion, so we can't really expect that much from fast fashion. Um, this one, this is one of my favorite things ever that that I thrifted. And again, I'm pretty sure I got this one for very, very cheap because it's kind of insane. And I used to have a pair of really bright yellow pants, but they do not fit me anymore. So I'm really not sure how to style this. But isn't this just fantastic? It's just absolutely, Jennifer. I totally agree with you. It is very Poochie vibes, but it's just beautiful. Like, I love the ruffles here and here. The only thing that is very annoying about this is it buttons up the back like a normal button up front. I think it should have been a zipper on this just to make life a bit easier, because if I wear this, I have to get somebody else to kind of get all the buttons done up for me. But it is very, very, very cute. And it could actually be a candidate for a refashion. Yes, I have been looking for something that I can put. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yes, I shall put a zipper in the back of this. So let's transform this from a button-up back to a zip back. And I think I have a vintage zipper that is very, very close to this gorgeous lime green color. And I'm not sure why, but fair skin and lime green, I think, go perfect together. Just the same as if you have a darker skin tone, lime green and bright yellow looks just absolutely fantastic. Normal yellow, as I said before, with the yellow shirt, I think it really washes me out and I look a bit sickly, but this is just gorgeous. Yes, I agree with you, Sophie. It really is. And again, it was like 99 cents, I think. So steal of a deal. Oh, I have a whole bunch of these. When I make something that I really like, I make a few of them because you just, if you find something you like and you can actually recreate it yourself, make many of them. But I truly don't know, pardon me, if I do in fact like this style anymore. I went through a big phase for a couple of years of really, really loving cropped anything. I'm not sure why, but but I did. And especially cropping things is such an easy way to refashion those dresses. Like, this was a dress, and like the buttons are just gorgeous, eh? They're just beautiful. But this was a dress that it totally fit me. It still does, fits me wonderful on top, but the bottom, it was kind of like a funnel shape. So it was definitely from the 80s, because it did have big shoulder pads as well, but it came down like this. So it got to about here, and then my body said, no, we are not going to fit into this. So I cropped it. And it does look cute with like high-waisted jeans or something, but again, I'm just not really sure. And and of course, I made myself this one too, and this one too. out of similarly shaped dresses. So I don't know. Okay, let's start with this one. Stay or go, the blue. Right? It like matches my eyes. So maybe this one should stay. I'm not sure. Oh, what? Yes. Yes, Jennifer. That is an excellent idea to add something similar to this white band along the bottom. For sure. For sure. Okay, that's going to be added to an upcoming like multi-refashion tutorial video where I do like 5 or 6 just really quick and easy ones. Okay. This one. This, what do we think? The stripes. Because I don't know, it's giving very sailory. And this one was actually like a bodycon dress. And so it's like a really, really stretchy material. Yeah, nautical it is. Yes, Rose, it is 100% nautical. And I did actually think of adding, I'm sorry, I have it backwards. I did actually think of adding some buttons because I do have some very, very vintage military buttons from when I lived in Europe. So I was thinking maybe that would be cool, like along here or something like that. I don't know. But are we saying we're going to keep this one? Yes? Yes. I guess that's going to go in the keep. This one, I don't know. Yes, okay. Thank you, Jennifer, again. Like Jennifer is like my refashionista conscience here. Saying, yes, keep it, but do this. Yeah. This one, I don't know. I'm not super fond of, like, I don't know what to call this fabric. It's kind of like Lurex fabric. So it's quite itchy. I did put a little lining in here. It's just like I've used an old t-shirt actually to line this. But I'm still not a super fan of it. I don't know. It's very glittery. If you can pick that up at all. But yes, it does not bring me joy. That's 100% true. Yes, thank you for that. That is true. So it can go. Oh my goodness. I just spotted something else I made. Sorry, gotta try it. This was like the worst show ever. The worst woo kind of show. Okay. Here is something that I love this so much. I love this so much. It's definitely staying. Has my Refashionista pin on it, of course. And this one I made a couple of years ago. And somebody actually just shared on my Facebook page, they shared with me a picture of the one that they made using this tutorial. And it's absolutely fantastic. Oh, seriously, that's the first tutorial. Okay. So Rose is saying this is the first tutorial of mine she ever watched. Yay. And it was super duper easy. This used to be a dress and now it is a awesome jacket, and it was blue. It was a denim dress, and now it's this beautiful jacket that I love so much to wear in the spring and fall. So yeah, that's staying. There's no chance that that's going to go. I'm going to put that there. Okay. Oh, this is very helpful. Thank you guys so much. This really, I do appreciate this. All right. So I don't know if, I know some of you, yes, I recognize your names from the lovely comments you leave on my tutorials and videos. Absolutely. But maybe not everybody knows, I actually did some of my growing up in Calgary, and I used to teach country dancing. So there is a reason why I have a couple or three of these kind of shirts. But what do we think of this? Western. And it is very Western, is it not? This one I absolutely wear knotted up because otherwise. And it is just an alternative to throwing on like the jacket I was just wearing. It's really, yeah, it's super duper cute when it's on. I think so too. So this is definitely a keep, but it for sure reminds me of those long ago days when I was teaching country dancing. It's so hilarious. Uh, yeah, Western shirts are, especially vintage ones. The more modern ones, I don't know what's going on with them, but they're not as cool as the ones from like the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And if I can find it, I see it's insane in this little closet here. We might get to it eventually. The other one that I think is just the coolest ever because it's got fringes, real leather fringes on it, but I can't find it right now. But does anybody remember this? Maybe, maybe not. I actually made this for another of my celebrity copycat looks. I think this was the one that I created for my Desperately Seeking Susan Madonna / Rosanna Arquette one of the movie poster. And again, it was so easy to make. I just took a very plain blazer here, and it's got pockets. We all love pockets. And yeah, I just added here some of this, which this was left over from my skirt that I showed you earlier, that tutorial. So nothing really goes to waste. This tutorial is actually not on my channel. It is an older one from my blog when I used to do a lot of tutorials on my blog before I started my channel, and then I was doing my channel and my blog at the same time. And then I started focusing more on my channel. So again, I will absolutely link down below once this live is done to all the tutorials, and then you guys can come back in like an hour or two. I mean, I'll try to do it as quick as I can. And yeah, I will definitely put this on, but it's also a very comfortable blazer. Oh, also bonjour to everybody who is visiting from France. Oh, from Georgia. From Georgia. I'm guessing America, Georgia, or the country, Georgia. Not sure. Not sure. But welcome. Welcome. All right, the pile on my dog here, and he's not moving on the bed. He's just enjoying, I think he's enjoying the weight of the clothing. Oh, and Utah, USA, Savannah, Georgia. Oh, how is your weather there? I'm curious because isn't it always quite warm there? Maybe, or maybe I don't know, because looking out my window, it's just snow everywhere for me. Again, so many things to show, and we're just gonna run out of time here. Oh, here's another one. This one, once again, from one of my celebrity copycats. This was from Lady GaGa, and that is on my blog, once again, under the celeb copycat looks in the thrifty something index on my blog. But again, as I said, come back in an hour or two and I'll have all the links down below for you. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I think this one has to stay, right? And it's giving very, who were the guys in Las Vegas with the tigers? Who were they? I want to say, I cannot remember their names. But they're retired. Oh, thank you very much. I think it does look quite nice on me. It does. It works. It fits. That's a good thing. And I don't have to, there's no button to do up or anything. It's just an open one. Pockets? No, fake pockets. But yeah, what are you going to do? Next, what should we do? Should we do another tutorial one? Let's do another tutorial one. This is one again that I'm not sure if I should keep it. It is comfortable, but at the end of the day, I don't really wear it. Siegfried and Roy, thank you so much. Yes, that was gonna bug me. Yes, Siegfried und Roy. Yes, exactly. Yes. And I shall be keeping the Las Vegas Siegfried and Roy blazer for sure. But what do we think of this? I think when I did the tutorial, nobody could really decide what to call this because it's a mashup of a hoodie and a blazer. So we were thinking, should we call it a bloody or a hazer, or what should this be called? What? You can see I upsized the blazer here, and yeah, basically just chopped up the hoodie. Yes, it is kind of like a varsity jacket a little bit. Yeah, maybe if I put like an S here, an S for Sherry or an R for Refashionista, I'm not sure. But I mean, it's comfortable. It has pockets, but it just, I don't know. If I wear it, I usually wear it with jeans, or just throw it over like a t-shirt or something, because it's a bit bulky, to be honest. But yeah, with leggings it does actually work, because as you're right, with the hoodie it does actually work. Yeah. I'm really not that into it. You are correct. What was your first clue? Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Oh, this is another one that I got from Poshmark, and I know I don't want this. I know I don't want this. It's a very 1980s jumpsuit, but I don't know. I think I wore it one time, and I think I actually wore it one time to shoot the video where I shared my kiddo's birth story, giving birth by C-section in Berlin, Berlin, Germany. Anyway, I think that's the only time. Yes, that is a good idea. I could turn it into a dress. And another idea I had, yeah, a dress would actually work really well, because then it would be a nice maxi. Because I was thinking, because it's such a light fabric, I don't know if that really translates on screen there, but maybe also like a romper for the summer. I don't know. I'm really not sure. The geometric pattern is very cool, though. It's just so 80s. That's why I got it in the first place, because it reminded me of my childhood. And there you go. Oh my goodness, so many. We're now in the jumpsuit section, clearly. This is another one that came into place from a celebrity copycat. This one was of Jenny, and my brain's not working, Jenny Slate. There we go, the comedic actress Jenny Slate. Again, it's on my blog. And this one, all I did really was I shortened it, and I added these very pretty iron-on patches there. But it's very, very cool, and it looks excellent with big platform boots. It's lovely. It's lovely and satiny. Oh, and of course, this is Guy's uniform. I don't know if anybody anybody knows Guy, he handles logisticals and security for me. And he looks suspiciously like me, but he's got a beard. And this is what he wears. This is his jumpsuit with, Refashionista. So everybody knows that he works for me. But oh, I actually have my makeup case down there that has all of my characters. That's where they live, in the makeup case and in my closet. Oh, if anybody remembers, this was the beautiful no-sew upsize fairy dress that I created for Halloween, so I could be a fairy with my lovely fairy ears. But once again, that is tutorial is on my channel, and it is totally no-sew. I just freshened up the color with some dye, and I did the simplest upsize ever, where you just remove one of the interior seams. Luckily, this dress had those 2 seams, so I was able to undo one, and I got myself a few extra centimeters, which was much needed in the chesticle area here. So this is a definite keeper, though, and I can't wait to wear this in the summer, spring, summer. Here we have Citrus. This is Citrus Meloni. And she does my social media. She's my social media manager. And she also lives in my closet. And I try to keep everything together here. So those are her elastics, because she always has those really cool pigtails, right, with her fur hat. Yeah, she lives next to Guy in here. Oh my goodness. And this fabric you may recognize from the lovely jacket, right? From however long before. And this is thrifted curtain fabric. And I made this out of that. This is actually, I think this might be actually the first tutorial in my 30 days of refashions that I did a couple of years ago for the month of September, which is my birthday month. So I did a brand new tutorial every single day. And I think actually this was the first one. And so I like to put this over. It's so easy to make too. No pattern, no nothing. Again, tutorial is over there. It's the first one in 30 Days of Refashions playlist. And Guy is actually on the thumbnail. But it is so adorable. You made one from curtain sheets. Oh, I want to show you actually. This is, the keep pile is definitely bigger than the go pile. But again, I got so much stuff. If I get so much stuff. Oh, I need like a professional declutterer to come and command me to get rid of stuff. So I have 2 things here. We have this fantastic dress that I made from a thrifted bed sheet and an old blouse. And this was something that I created specifically for my thrifty celeb copycat of Jennifer Lopez. So once again, that's on my blog, but I'll link it down below later. And yeah, it's super duper comfortable. It is wonderful for the summer, but I'm wondering, is anybody else terrified to wear white? I just always think if I wear white, I have to be kind of goose stepping around everywhere, making sure it's not getting dirty, it's not getting anything on it, and I will never eat anything if I'm wearing white, because I'm not like the neatest eater on the planet. And yeah, definitely wouldn't be wearing that to a barbecue. Anyway, do you remember earlier I said I wanted to show you my other amazing vintage Western? La la, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think this is, oh, and the sleeves are just stunning. This absolutely belongs on the stage at the Grand Ole Opry, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I really got to find more places to wear my awesome stuff. I gotta start getting invited to more places, I think, or accepting the invitations. I guess that's yeehaw, exactly. uh, okay, here's another stay or go. Finally, finally, this is just a vintage blouse, and it is very pretty. It has the wonderful tie neck here. And of course there are buttons. I'm just not doing them up right now. But yeah, it's quite pretty, the pattern. But again, I'm just not sure. You know, it's very it is great for spring, that is true. But but it's also very 80s office lady, I think. But I don't know. It fits, so maybe, yeah, maybe it should stick around for a while and, you know, get matched with some of my cool spring trousers that I have to get out of the suitcases in the garage once the weather gets warm enough. And how many more should we do? I don't know. There's so much in here. So much. I think maybe we do these two and this one. Okay. All right. Got 3 more. Okay. I told my kiddo I'd only be half an hour, so I'm over time, but 5. So we have this one, which, if you've been with me for a while, you will definitely remember. Right? The amazing patchwork men's button-down shirt dress that I made. And it was inspired by like a scarecrow costume. And this was my other Western shirt. I totally forgot I had refashioned it into this. But how cool is that, right? With the contrasting sleeves and then all of the amazing patchwork on the skirt here. And of course, I managed to salvage a pocket. And again, I'll link the tutorial down below, or you can just go to my channel, and this is in, of course, the DIY dresses and skirts playlist, as well as several other ones, I'm pretty sure, because it's very, very cool, and it definitely works for Halloween costumes as well. Like I said, I was inspired to kind of do a scarecrow look, but a girly girl scarecrow. So there we go. Yes, possibly this needs some more patchwork on it to make it like extra super patchwork. This one, this is the dress I was wearing when I shared my before and after bathroom makeover, actually. But I don't know. This was one, I think it just was a couple dollars on the Carrot app. And it's one of those things that, you know, you buy it and you go, I don't know. Maybe it, you know, looked better on the hanger than on me. But yeah, you can see it's like a maxi-ish length. What I do love about it is it has pockets, which is fantastic. And I'm just getting funny notes here from my kiddos. Okay, so are we keeping this or are we going? I don't know. Add a belt, yes. I wore it like 2 times, and I did have belts. Which belt did I use though? One moment, please. Okay, so I think this was actually the belt that I did pair it with. So I'm gonna have to go through all of my vintage dresses over there because there's so many. Yeah, I thought about maybe dyeing this because it is kind of blah and it's just blah, right? Like it's just like eh. With a belt though, it absolutely improves it. And I did also wear it with my cowboy boots that matched this. So yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys aren't helping now. Actually, you're giving too many ideas. um, yeah. So I'm okay. This is gonna be a keep, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with it. So I think I'm gonna do a poll on my channel posts there, and we will figure out exactly what is gonna happen with this dress because the feeling I'm getting here is yes, maybe something should be done with this. This could be actually really easily turned into a jumpsuit, as Rose is saying, with kind of ruffly at the bottom here. It does have kind of a little bit of a tier down here, so bloomer pants, bloomer bottom would be very, very easy to achieve. And the neck is for sure wide enough to pull on this way, you know. Yes, I will for sure list or post separate pictures in the poll. Maybe I'll do just a whole bunch of polls for for the different items. This is something that I've had this since I lived in Europe, so for a long time. And I thrifted it in Europe, and it is of course a very, very vintage, and it's very cool. And I actually wore this a lot when I was pregnant because I could get everything done up comfortably. It's quite heavy, but the pattern is pretty darn stunning, I think. I wish they would make clothes so bright and fun. But it seems like everything nowadays is just very muted or beige. And again, I'm clearly not a beige person, even though my skin tone is very beige. Yeah, I think this has to be a keeper, right? Yeah. Even if it doesn't get worn a lot, it will get worn eventually. I think. I hope. Again, I can only get dressed up so many times to go to the supermarket. So you go to the supermarket, you just want to throw on your leggings and a sweatshirt and go. Especially because I don't have a car, so I take the bus everywhere. so you really don't want to be wearing your fancy stuff on public transportation. Okay. These two skirts, I know I said I was going to stop, but we're on a roll. Once again, we're on a roll here. This one, I think I actually shared this before. I got this in a bundle from Poshmark, and I got this plus a t-shirt plus the denim jacket. It's like a kind of winter weight lined denim jacket that I added the pocket to in my 30 days of refashions. I added the huge back pocket to. And it is very, very flowy and comfortable. I'm not a big fan of, like, this is fake, right? This is like a faux wrap. Yeah, shorts is an excellent idea because it does have the full wrap. There's definitely a lot of fabric, and the fabric is very, very nice. But I don't know. I could make it, yes, a real wrap skirt probably really easily because it's just sewn. That's it. I just have to unpick that. And it has this like fake D-ring belt here. So I think this is another one, and it has a back zip. So this is another one that I'm just I don't know. The fabric is so super soft and nice and floaty. I did briefly think, hey, could I figure out a way? And I'm sure I could. I'm sure my brain would get there eventually. Figure out a way to kind of make this into some kind of top, you know, like with bigger sleeves. And this would then be the neckline up here. Like it would be kind of like a wide, not off the shoulder, but like a wide neckline, and then keep the D-ring and stuff. I don't know. Again, if you think, let me know. Because, yeah, this is a skirt that I inherited from Großtante Uschi. It was in the treasure chest that we inherited when she passed away. And so I think just for that, I will keep it, but I just wanted to show. It is very, very pretty. And it is probably from the late 60s, early 70s from the construction of it, but it's very pretty. And yeah, polka dot with this kind of lace print down there. It's very nice. Two more, yes? Two more? Oh, if any of you got my book or books, because I think this is actually in a couple of my books, or if you saw my celeb copycat of Drew Barrymore, I think it was like the second one I did, I made this to go with that, and it's pretty cool, I think, and it's very easy to do this. So you can see here, this was just a scarf that I trimmed in half. I cut it in half and then stitched it on. And then I added this lovely pink trim over top to conceal those stitches. And then of course I wear it with a big scarf around as well. And it's very, very cute and very fluffy. And definitely Drew Barrymore was the catalyst for making this one. And now it's in the tutorials in, I think, 2 or 3 of my books. So that's pretty cool. And I think I should be on the Drew Barrymore show. I think that would be awesome. I should be able to go in there and refashion some stuff for her. I'm sweating. Oh yes, okay, finally. I finally found the thing that was the whole reason for doing this. I found it. But first, I mean, again, this is not going anywhere. It's just hilarious, and it was an experiment. And yeah, I have contacted the Drew Barrymore show several times, actually. I even sent physical post. I sent one of my books that I have that had all of my celeb copycat looks in it. I actually sent it to the show. I don't know. Unfortunately, their online form, it's like it's only for people who are in the States, and I'm in Toronto, Canada, which isn't that far from where the show is in New York, right? But when you fill out the online form to be on the show, you have to give like a zip code, and they don't accept the Canadian postal code. So I don't know. I think it's less about me having to contact the show. I think it's more about a lot of people who aren't me have to contact the show and say, like, tag, like on Facebook or whatever, and tag my Confessions of a Refashionista Facebook page, send my refashionistasherry.com website and say, get this lady on the show. She lives very close, actually, just across the border. Anyway, yes, this is hilarious. This was part of my 5 ways to upcycle, whatchamacallit, shoulder pads. And I got 4 ways. I got 4 ways. Thank you so much, Etta. I really appreciate that. Do it more than once. And yeah, this was like my 5th way. I finally was like, you know what? Let's just be silly, because of the color of these. I mean, really. Anyway. I'm not really sure where I would ever have an opportunity to wear this, but it is hilarious. It is a very, very vintage 1950s dress, actually. And the reason that I put this on, of course, because it matches, it looks lovely with the vintage lace, but also this fabric is horrible. This is like, I think, the invention of polyester right here. It's very, very thick. That's what it's supposed to look like, Anna. Yes. That's, you see, I meticulously positioned them as well. Because you know what? Refashioning should be fun. It doesn't always have to be serious. And especially for me, because I taught myself, right, when I was 38. So I have zero rules when I'm refashioning. Can always wear, right? Yeah. Well, okay. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm going to show you this, then I'm going to show you the reason that I was wanting to do this whole live in the first place. The thing I saw in my closet and I was like, do I really want to keep this? I don't know. Okay, so this is actually in my, whoops, I can't even get it on now, in my latest book, which is what Upcycled Outerwear, where I share all of my upcycle DIY, easy to make jackets, coats, and footwear. And look at this. I made this out of half of a bed sheet. La la. And it was very, very easy. Of course it was, because everything I make is very, very easy. As I said, I'm self-taught, so I don't know how to use patterns. I never, ever, ever use patterns. I used just a baggy t-shirt as the template to make this. And of course, because I lived in Japan, I had to do kimono sleeves as well. And it's just beautiful, right? It's just gorgeous. And it's perfect for spring. And, you know, you can wear it with jeans and a tank top, put it over a very simple dress. And because it speaks for itself, right? It doesn't need anything fancy. It's just perfect as it is. Yeah, anyway. So if you want to make one of these, you can just go buy my very, very cheap book, Upcycled Outerwear, along with all of my other books, which again, I keep them cheap for a reason, right? Because everybody should be able to do this, again, which is why I continually share free tutorials and everything, because if I can do it, anybody can. This is not rocket science or brain surgery. It's so, so easy. And pretty much everything I make can be just done with hand sewing as well, or even fabric glue if you don't know how to sew it all. Okay, we are finally at the reason here. This jacket, oops, it's caught on my bracelet. It never really fit me properly, and kind of always screamed game show host or used car salesman. And I got this again for, I think, €1 when I was living in Germany, and it just spoke to me at the time, but I don't know if it still does. I cannot, even if I super tried, there's no way this is closing here. So I'm truly not sure. It is from the 1970s. And again, it is very thick fabric. It's not the kind of thing you would throw over a nice summer dress or something like that. It's quite hefty, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm really into this anymore or not. So again, here's another one I absolutely need some help with. I don't know. Is this a stay or go? And the pockets aren't real. Like, when did that even start in women's clothing? When did they start going, you know what? Women don't need pockets. Let's just put this line here with a trim on it, and we'll trick them all. Like, as you go to put your hands in, it's like, no, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I don't know. Yeah. Does anybody want this? Actually, could anybody fit into this? I usually wear, You know, I mean, in traditional sizes, there is no traditional sizes anymore, is there? There really isn't, which is why I'm constantly having to share upsizing tutorials. Um, I don't know. I could upsize it. I could add some side panels here and then it would be upsized, but I just don't know if I'm feeling it anymore. So what was supposed to be half an hour of quickly going through some of my closet, we've got through about 20%, I think. So I'm pretty sure we are going to be doing this again very soon. And thank you to everybody who joined me for my live. And if you're watching the replay of this, be sure to let me know down below what you think I should keep or go, stay or go. And yeah, on Wednesdays, I think I'm going to be doing, on Wednesdays, we wear pink and ... So I shall be putting on my best Refashionista pink garments and sharing stuff. Maybe we'll make some stuff. Last Wednesday, I shared everything that I thrifted in February. So it'll be thrift hauls, easy tutorials. Maybe this coming Wednesday, I'm not sure. We're maybe going to go through all of my makeup because I got way too much makeup and I will absolutely give it away to whoever wants it, the stuff that I don't need anymore. But yeah, Wednesdays at noon Eastern, be there or be square. I need to drink some more water, I think. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag.